There's Obi digging like crazy for squirrels. And I'm throwing the ball for Asher because he didn't go on the walk with Al, which he is very spoiled about sometimes not wanting to walk, and he needs it because Willow just got back from her little boyfriend meeting, and she's still, gosh, it's only day I think it's only day 15 today. Let's see, Sunday was 12. Hold on a minute, gotta put on my gloves. Wait, back. Good boy, back. I'll do it again, back. Back. I got Asher a new ball, but anyway, yeah, I think Sunday was day 12, so 13, 14, yeah, today 15, so it's possible that she didn't even ovulate till today because we tested last week, and I don't know, the only worry I would ever have that it didn't work is that the dog is a little bit older, certainly nowhere near, he's not even a senior, but apparently after the age of 6, and this dog is just a little bit after that, the sperm can be viable for less of a duration. So if she ovulated as late as today, or if somehow she hasn't ovulated, then the eggs won't be ready for a couple days. Whereas with young dogs, wait, back, like Asher, well, Asher's, yeah, so the sperm for him, he's in his prime, like 18 months to 6 years is the prime, supposedly. So that dog's just past it, and he seems to look it and feel it anyway, so I think we're okay. But my point is that it can live only to 2 days. And so that's why when people do try to breed dogs, it's really not as easy as anyone thinks. It's only when you're not trying to breed, or when the neighbor, like our neighbor right now, which I don't think they watch my YouTube channel, so I can't, it's probably safe to say, but it makes me very sad to know that they have golden doodles, which people are demanding. My friend paid $4,500 a couple of years ago for one, and it has all sorts of health problems because, of course, none of these dogs are tested, and also the huge myth that somehow, mixed breed dogs are healthier, which is ridiculous. And I'm just going to repeat again what Asher, let me get those out of your eyes in a sec, too, after this next time. He's got a little bit of those terrible grasses. I don't know if I told you guys, but we had like $1,000 vet week last week because Willow had a huge foxtail in her ear, and there's always something. Good boy, Ashley, that was a good bounce. Yay! Anyway, so the thing is like my vet always says, and he's a great vet. He's like kind of old school. He believes a little more in the medical model than I do. Like he's a true believer in a lot of the pharmaceutical medicines and stuff, but he has total integrity and he's very intelligent. And he says that 1 in 4 puppies born, whether purebred or not, to the best dogs to rescue are going to have some genetic anomaly. It could be real slight, like a crooked tail or an extra toe is what he used as a point, but I've never had that. But I think our odds so far have been better than that so far. And I think part of that I do credit to the stock that our dogs come from. On the True Grip side of things, you just can't beat the health and longevity of Staffords in general, and I would say True Grip has had really healthy Staffords. Back. And like I say, I like to believe where I've improved a bit is more on the, thanks to the support and tutelage of those guys as well, but is on the, what I would call beauty aspect, with getting the size down a bit and getting really nice ears. So now my hugest risk is that, I know I mentioned this, but if Willow hopefully is pregnant, and we are going to pamper the heck out of her, because even though people do breed 4 times, for me it's a first. Just a minute, guys. I'm going to get you guys something in a minute. And I just feel like she's already exceeded my expectations, but I know it was the right thing to do for so many reasons I've shared here. And I believe she's a real contributor. But Lexi and I are already prepared to pamper her so much. And wait, drop it. Hopefully Al will be gone for a month of it because he does not like the puppy thing. So he's probably going to have a consulting job, we hope. Okay, let me do it again, Ash. One more time. Back. I'm going to do a really long one. 8, back. See, if I say one more time, he'll keep doing it. This will drain him a little bit. All right, wait a minute, buddy. And this is it, because I don't want you to overdo it. Okay, Anyway, so the worry with this dog, because outcrosses, they're very much usually healthy and vigorous, and it's great to have the genetic diversity reintroduced. But all our line breeds have been incredibly healthy so far too. Hero, at least as far as we know, and the puppies are now 3 and 2, and Daisy's age 15 months. So we haven't bred for like a year and a half now, and this will be Willow's final breeding, and it's a total outcross. They share a little commonality 8 generations back of a nice dog, but that dog too has the worry that I'm worried about with this litter. You guys will all have to be helping me cheer on for great little ears like Willow, and even very acceptable ears like Asher. But see, Shaq, her 1 ear remaining, is too high, and so that's what we want to avoid, because the sire, he's produced some dogs with high ears, but I think it's because he bred to a girl with very high ears as a favor and all that. And so that's what we're dealing with, the potential. And of course, Shaq has the high ears, and she's the grandma of Willie. And then Willow's mom even had high ears. They were nicely placed and all. They were kind of like Asher's. I wouldn't call them high. They were little, maybe, they were probably a little bit more like Asher's, but her body was smaller, so it balanced less. Asher has very good ears in today's ring as they go, but Willow's are exquisite. So we just hope that's why I took the risk. There are so many other. And the dog himself has perfect ears. I mean, he's honestly one of the closest dogs to the standard I've ever seen. So I'm pretty excited about that aspect. They say you breed the best to the best and hope for the best. But the thing is, going behind that particular dog, to me, just looks-wise, is nowhere near the quality of the dog himself. Whereas going behind Willow's pedigree, there's some beautiful looking dogs as well. However, I'm more intimately familiar with them, and I'm only going by pictures behind the sire. The name and the reputation is good, so that's what matters. And the people are great, and that always does figure in, so a little bit. So overall, I'm very, very excited for Willie's puppies, born probably at the end of July. So that will be a joy to share them with you all again, and hopefully it works out. I mean, again, if it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm probably not going to wait to confirm it to do the announcement. We won't do an ultrasound till the very end of June, and puppies will be due the end of July, but that's just because I don't have time for the ultrasound before then. And so what I'm going to do is probably announce it this coming weekend if you guys want to check the public Facebook page, Shasta, Staffords, and Dobermans. All right, everybody, have a wonderful week. I got to go to work. I know, Ashley, aren't you done yet? All right, I'm going to do one more tiny throw for you. Okay, then let me turn this off. Bye, everybody.